Hello, welcome back to Patrick's Green Tea Podcast. While this episode throws the chronological order of the podcast off, I wanted to release it as a special episode to get my review of Kingfisher Syrup out there sooner. This THC-infused edible syrup goes well with cocktails and other drinks, but I was told that some people just drink it straight up, so I wanted to give that a try. Kingfisher Syrup does sell higher quantities if you have a high edible tolerance like me. You can check them out on Instagram at Kingfisher Syrup. That's at KINGFISHERSYRUP. Feel free to email me your spin of the Patrick's Green Tea theme song, and you'll have a chance to be featured in a future podcast episode. The show's email address is patricksgreentea@gmail.com. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hello. Welcome back to Patrick's Green Tea Podcast. I'm Patrick, and it's been a while. I'm in New York right now. I just decided to do a little trip and drink some Kingfisher syrup. Yeah, today we have some Kingfisher syrup, THC infused. This is a ginger flavor. This was given to me in June by the COVID compliance officer from a show that I worked on, and he has like a whole line of THC stuff that he makes, and he gave this to me for free in the hopes that I would review it on the podcast. So I wanted to get that done after so long. It's just about expired. It's still probably good, but it wouldn't taste as good as it would have a few months ago, but hopefully it doesn't destroy my stomach. No, I think it'll be fine. If not, I'll be at my Airbnb, just chilling, and we can take this ride as long as it takes. I think it'll be fun, and let's do it. So this is one serving is 10 milligrams of THC. This has two servings. It's a nicely labeled product. It has like not italics, but like a handwriting kind of font. The Kingfisher logo is cool. It has like ginger root pictures, and this is meant to be mixed into like cocktails or food. I'm just gonna drink it straight, so cheers. Tastes just fine. Definitely gingery, like the spicy kind of ginger, which I guess all ginger is. Tastes fine. He said it would be good for 6 months. It's like 7 months now, so just past expiration. I think it should be fine. It is very tasty. I'm usually not a ginger person, but this concoction is quite nice. The spiciness kind of goes away, and like the height of it, and it's lingering ginger right now. I'm about almost halfway through it. It's very thick and very syrupy. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's like gooey. Yeah. Sorry, I got a text. I left my water bottle here last time I worked here, and someone has it for me. Anyways, I'm gonna drink this, maybe smoke a little bit, then head on over to the store that my friend works at, who has my water bottle. All right. Just finished the syrup. Feeling good. I'm gonna mark it down. 247. I'm going to mark this as 2 because it's 2 servings. I'm going to take pictures of the label. This is going to be a multi-part episode, at least for the recording. It'll be one long part in the edit, but excuse the creaking. I'm going to check in at various points and then string them all together later. but I'll definitely record more podcasts today. I'm going to my friend Jordan, who's on the podcast, Jordan Demarest. He's performing. He's playing drums for someone at the Mercury Lounge tonight, so that's fun. Definitely going to see that. I have tickets already, so we'll see how the night goes. I'm going to smoke a lot of weed today. That's my plan, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace. It's been about an hour and 20 minutes since the Kingfisher intake, and I definitely don't feel like I'm on edibles. I think it's definitely not the fault of the edible, but my tolerance is really high for them for some reason, and I don't know. Also, like when I get a drug test, like at a hospital or something, weed doesn't even show up. It's so weird. But we out here. I smoked again. I smoked after the edible just now, so that's why I'm high. But I definitely, it's a tame one. I'm just gonna smoke the rest of the night, I think. I thought I lost my bowl, my silicone bowl. Silicone, and I just put it in a secret like compartment in my bag that I forgot about. But for a second I was like, oh, do I have to buy a glass bowl here? Because those things smell like up a room. But anyway, I'm walking back. I just got a geocache. I got some pictures of it. I'd like to put it up and show you guys, but I don't know if I'll remember. Editing Patrick will remember and write it down. Yeah, but anyway. There's a little wind. I almost brought my mixing shit. I'm so glad I didn't. I wouldn't have added so much space to like stuff to carry. It's pretty windy right now. I'm going south in Astoria. I went geocaching and I picked up, I found a geocache. It was just like one of those light switch plates, but it was a blank plate with magnets on it. They're like super glued on or something. And then, stuck to a light post. It was cool. There's just a log in there, but that was more than enough for me. So that's my 67th find, I think. I got almost 20 finds in the past month. I went to the Larkin Trail, which is in Connecticut. It's an old railroad. It's cool. It's like a raised level ground with no real roots or anything, just like flat that you can walk on, and there's like pretty sights. You do go through people's backyards though, which is kind of weird. It's a really thin state park, but there's a lot of geocaches there. That makes it worth it. Subway sounds so cool. It's intense and loud and shit. But anyway, I'm excited to see my friend perform tonight. Kind of wish I had my denim jacket, but it's too cold. It's too cold for that. Anyway, I'm gonna go use the subway. Talk to you later. I liked the Kingfisher syrup. If I had more of it, I would definitely, like 50 milligrams, you know? I think that's where I need to be for it to do anything. 50 to 100. I'd love to try it again, give a proper review to it, with like the effects. But this high is still good, regardless. Some fatal flaw in my plan was I forgot to bring snacks. It's too early for dinner, but I definitely want to eat out. I can't use the kitchen in the Airbnb for some reason. It was something with a really low number of amenities available. Like they said they wouldn't provide a towel, though they did. But I had to pack one, you know, thinking they wouldn't give it to me. But it was cheap, so. It's in a decent location, just one subway from Grand Central. Perfect for my purposes, especially since I'm going downtown to see my friend Jordan, as I mentioned. That'll be fun. Highly anticipated. But how are yous?
Sí, todo era verdad. Yo sabía que todo era verdad.
The guy's speaking in like Portuguese, Spanish, kind of. More Spanish than Portuguese, but like the musicality of a Brazilian accent / language wasn't there, but there were some words that I recognized as being more rounded in Portuguese, like big O's and just Ordade, you know. Anyway, I'm writing a short story. I might write more of it before I go to see Jordan. The short story, it's called Chasing Visions, and I'm on page 107 right now. I don't know what that will translate to when it's typed up, but either way, I've written a lot of pages of this fucking thing. It's exciting. I don't know. I don't know what will happen of it, how big the story will get. Right now, it's like the size of a potential trilogy in terms of stuff that's set up, but also the size of a book if I really cut down to it and don't keep adding shit. But I do want to keep adding shit, so it'll end up probably being a few books. And then I don't know, maybe I'll retire the character. Maybe it'll be like a lot of his life that I write down. I don't know. I think a new character would be best eventually. But right now, Peter, I don't have his last name, but Peter is the man. Alright, I'm going to another geocache spot. It's half a mile away. I'm going to stop for snacks before I go. Alright, I'm pulling up to the Airbnb. I'll be back. And we're back. I just came back from the show where Jordan played. It was only like half an hour of music, or 40 minutes. And then like a bunch of time of setup and takedown for the next band. But it was called, the main show was called School Night. And it was a lot of like poppy type stuff. Whatever that means, I don't know. Like sonnets or whatever you'd call it. The musical equivalent of a sonnet. Why can't I think of the word? And it'll come to me, or it won't. It'll just bother you. Anyway, the show was good. Jordan was awesome. He said he missed me a lot. It's been a while since I've seen him. But Definitely a long day. A lot of walking and subway riding. Having to get my water bottle really messed me up. But I just wanted to check in. Kingfisher Syrup, check them out. If you guys have normal ass tolerances, it'll work great. It also tasted really good. Maybe, I don't know if they sell a higher quantity of THC, higher percentage. We'll have to see. Anyway, I'll check in with you ladies. And I'm back again. Beep, says the elevator. I'm going out for one more smoke of the night. It's currently 12:22 a.m. It's noon in the morning. And we're in New York, baby. I'm glad I didn't bring my actual wallet, because I might be spending money right now. I see like a pharmacy open or something. But I have enough snacks. What we're here for is the podcast. 62nd Street and I don't know the name of this other street. There's no street signs. But anyway, parking would have been bad if I tried to park here. Yep. Impossible. It's a nice neighborhood that I'm in. It's like residential. I definitely feel nice and cozy in my Sherpa pajama pants. It's nice. Anyway, I was gonna smoke, but I forgot, I guess. I'm reminded of being in Venice. The streets were so weird and like narrow. I'm not in that sort of situation per se. I am a little bit. Not as narrow as Venice streets. And confusing. My girlfriend and I got lost. But it was fun. Of course. I mean, it's Venice. I mean, you hear about it in the stories. Are there any big stories of Venice? Except for it's just like self-evident boats that are taxis. Cool shit. I don't know. Looks like a lot of the shit on this street is closed anyway. Oh, the Sherpa's so nice. Have I been this way before? I might have. There's a gas station here with no convenience store. Just gas. Kind of boring if you ask me. I wonder how long this podcast will end up being. 40 minutes? 45? More? I truly have no idea. In my Airbnb, there's someone else, I think, sleeping. I don't want to make a bunch of noise. But I could be wrong and there could be no one sleeping. But I'm pretty sure the door was open to that adjacent room when I got there. And now it's closed. Anyway, I'm smoking on Sapphire, which is a hybrid. And the sativa that's in it is Happy Sativa versus Mind Racy Sativa. So that's really good. There's a lot left over. But if I smoked more often, it wouldn't be that much. Alright. I want a cat. That should be the takeaway of this episode. After introducing it, I don't know, 40 minutes in, I want a cat. Cornering the bowl. I forgot who taught me that. I think it was Nick LeDuc. But just like trying not to just burn the middle of the bowl with all the fire in your lighter. Oh, okay. I'm on Queens Boulevard now. And the cross street is 61st Street in Woodside, which is like in Queens somewhere. That's where I'm at right now. Come do the pilgrimage. Stand here and be on the west corner, northwest, I'm pretty sure, and just be like, damn, this gas station or whatever the hell it ends up being in the future, it's pretty rad. This is where the great Patrick stood. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I don't even know. It was good to see Jordan. I'm glad I stayed there for longer instead of coming here and doing a lot of solo stuff by myself. I mean, it's kind of redundant to say, but I want to get back to the swing of recording episodes. I mean, releasing episodes. Recording is easy. It takes 2 hours and then you're done. There's no commitment to different phases or steps. But anyway, I want to get back into a regular release schedule. That might take some serious, I don't know, devotion, because I don't remember it being easy. Another bowl down. And this is bowl 3 of the day. Not too bad. If that was every day, different story. But this is just for today, special occasion. No real rhyme or reason, except for the driving force that I wanted to drink the Kingfisher Syrup before it got too old. That's a good enough reason to go on a vacation, though. Yeah. I adventured. Did I get a geocache today? Yeah, I did. I found a geocache today. What more could you ask for? But there's so many Patrick's Green Tea podcasts out there right now that if I put the same amount of detail and attention to, I couldn't do it regularly. It's like 4 or 5 hours of work, and that's like hard to fit in if you do like a week, unless you break it up really well, which I could do more. Just be like, okay, Tuesday, I don't know, Monday is listen day, Tuesday is edit day, Tuesday and Wednesday maybe, and then Friday when it comes out is the v.io video day. That could work. Maybe Tuesday, Thursday instead of Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know. It's good smoking weed. I think it's good for you. Dude. I just gotta say, like, I can't even imagine how hard it is to be a woman. I definitely take a lot of things for granted, like my safety I feel at night walking around in the streets of a major city. It must be super fucking hard. So, props where they are deserved. In my short story, Chasing Visions, my guy just got saved by a bunch of gnomes. He was kidnapped by a cult of the Black Goat in New York City, in Brooklyn. They took him to their headquarters down by near JMR, the audio rental place, the video rental place, across the street, some like industrial warehouse. And he escaped by the help of the gnomes, and now has been relocated because his apartment complex is compromised. The gnome's name was Percy, that like personally helped him. There were other gnomes there too, but they don't have names. I think I'm going to turn in soon, as they say. New York is the cyberpunk city. It truly is the most cyberpunk city we have on Earth. Maybe Tokyo would outdo it though. I have to go there one day. But I know someone who spent a lot of time in Tokyo, like a good amount of months. Anyway, the building energy efficiency rating of my Airbnb building is A, 94 out of 100. That's so silly. Alright, peace, guys. Please go buy Kingfisher Syrup. Your life may depend on it. Anyway, good night. See you later. Thanks for listening to the podcast. You can find me at Patrick's Green Tea on Patreon, Discord, Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, and Bandcamp, Patrick's Green Tea Podcast on Instagram, and Patrick Green Tea without an S on Twitter. If you donate at least $5 a month on Patreon, you'll get exclusive access to the Drunk Patrick Chronicles. The show is available wherever you get your podcasts. Supplemental materials like photos and text are available on our website, PatricksGreenTea.com. You can join our subreddit at r/PatricksGreenTea. You can make comments on YouTube and on the website, and you can contact me directly at PatricksGreenTea@gmail.com. Don't forget to leave a review of the show on your favorite podcasting platform. It really helps us out. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.